think everyone needs to watch Fight Club, the movie, because that movie really shows how anxiety, how our head plays games with us. The movie explains the concept of we suffer more in our minds than we do in reality. Because most of us go through life and we don't actually go through the experience of what is happening at that time. We always are scared and we're fearful of making big decisions, and whenever you're going through a problem you think it's gonna last forever, you're always scared. It's like you can't let go. I think if we went through life less anxious, we'd have a much better life. Because if you think about every problem you've ever had and you look at where you're at now, you realize you were really scared for nothing. There isn't a problem you've ever had in your life you have not overcome. Your win rate is literally 100%. And the experience would have been better if you were less anxious. I think we put so much pressure on ourselves, and it's always in the mind, it's never in reality. Things always look harder when you're in them, they always feel harder when you're going through them. But after you actually go through them, you realize it wasn't as hard as I thought it was. You realize I can do that again. I think of the concept of a penalty in soccer, right? It's like I've done it before where you put the ball down and you don't think about scoring, you think about missing, you think about the shot being stopped. It's like you're suffering in your head. But once you score the penalty, you're so happy. But if you actually think about it, if you were never anxious, if you were never scared, you would have had a much better experience during the penalty than you do after scoring it. And I think as people, we need to learn how to do that. We need to learn how to detach ourselves from the result, because we don't control the outcome. We don't control what happens or how things turn out. The only thing we really control is what we do, is the input. So stop worrying about the result, whatever it is that you're doing. With me, a few days ago, I would have been worried about the results or how many people view this video, how many people like the video. But I finally understand that I do not control that. What I'm in control over is making the video. It's the input, the work I put in, the research I do prior to making this video. And that's all that matters. Your input matters more than anything, because it's the only thing you control. You don't control no matter how much you think you do. Destiny is not in your hands. You don't control it. You can work as hard as you want. You can be as talented as, you could be the most talented person on the planet, right? But that doesn't guarantee a positive outcome. It doesn't. Working hard doesn't guarantee success. So just let go. Detach yourself from the result and just enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the moment. If you ever catch yourself doing something and you're not enjoying it, snap back and try to enjoy it. In fact, don't try it, just do it, just enjoy it. You go through life so much better if you just experience the experience for what it is. You stop being scared because the anxiety comes from thinking about the outcome. And we do that with everything in our lives. I know I still suffer from that. I always have to remind myself not to, get too attached to anything. Detachment is an art. It's a skill we all have to learn. And if we all learn that skill, life would be so much better. I think back to a time where all I cared about was the outcome. Those were the times I was most anxious. I look at my life now, I look at the video I made. It's so great to go to bed not being anxious, not being scared of being judged and all of that. I mean, I haven't slept this peacefully in years, knowing that I don't care about the results anymore. The only thing I care about is the work rate, is the input I put in every single day. I wake up and I realize today is a brand new day. What happened yesterday does not matter. What's going to happen tomorrow does not matter. What matters is what I do now, what I do with today. So we just need to learn the art of detachment. We can't let things ruin this beautiful life experience we're having. Mental health is just anxiety blown up. People who suffer from mental health are the most anxious people. Not because of what they've done, not because of what's happening, but because they're worried about what's going to happen, what's coming their way. So I just ask that you learn how to detach yourselves from the result, and you go through life much, much more peacefully. You'll enjoy life much, much more. And I know it's hard, but it's a skill you have to learn. It's a skill you get better at the more you practice. Just like anything in life, the more you do it, the better you become at it. I'm still learning this skill. It's not like I never get anxious, but every time I catch myself getting anxious, I try to remind myself of this. Ayo, calm down. This too shall pass. The word says that. This too shall pass. You're not in control. That's what you have to understand. You've never been in control, and you'll never be in control of the outcome. And once you make peace with that, your life is only going to get better. The experiences you have are only going to get better. And you'll start to appreciate the people around you more and the experiences that you have. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.